talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me wet, you get your talking out my face. It's in my family, this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way. Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Tonight, the second of two on this wild card Saturday. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Atlanta Falcons. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. He's got room to run right at the start. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Jake Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. 35-yard line. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. It's a big run by Robinson. 32 yards.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
That is caught out wide on the RPO, and they will take him down at the 20-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll run here with the rookie, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. From the 20, here's second and 9.
At the 20-yard line.
Now Penix. This one complete right side. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw is Penix. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's into the end zone. What a response! Touchdown, Falcons. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Falcons come right back to tie it at 7.
Ties the game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. He'll get this out to his running back. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, here is Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. To the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball, winning on third downs.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. He'll get about 2. C.J. Gardner-Johnson from the back makes the play. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and
2. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. He'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He's got a man wide open, the tight end, complete. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. 1st down, Philadelphia.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Now, faking the give. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Great. Set.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter as they come up to face 3rd and 5. Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard often. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Penix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
49-yard line.
Let's go.
And here's Bijan. Room to run at the 35. And they finally take him down, but not before he gets to the Eagles' 13-yard line. It's a big run by Robinson. 36 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Second and a yard.
4-yard line.
He'll get this out wide. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Falcons. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Falcons are out to a 21-10 lead.
Eagles 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Back to the air again on second and 10. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he will go all the way. Calvin Austin, touchdown, Eagles. Elliott now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles are back within 4. It's 21-17.
17. Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He's inside the 30. So close to taking it all the way. They bring him down at the 2, but it's first and goal from there. It's a big run by Robinson. It covers 63 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal. And trying to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba. He's inside the 40, inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Good line defender returns, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. And the lefty Penix on first down. That is hot! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 42 yards.
Let's go now.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. On 2nd down, here's Penix. Throwing right, it's taken in, and he's into the end zone. What a response! Touchdown, Atlanta. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown. They'll begin here on the ground. And mark them down up beyond the 30. They get 11. And quick to pick up the first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it'll be 2nd down.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
They'll run. It's Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. It's a gain there of 21. First down, Philadelphia.
Well, that right there, Mike, is your once-a-game reminder of just the importance of short tackling. This run never gets anywhere near where it ends up if that initial hit was stronger and he was able to take him down.
Off the play fake, Hurts. He'll go left side here and complete this one. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Second and inches. He'll look to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Penix. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Now a timeout. That's their first. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20.
Let's go now.
Up the middle they go. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Now a timeout signal for them, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. Here's second and 9. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick six in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision. Doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
Third down and 9.
Come on, set. Parallel 80. Parallel 60. Parallel 60. Warrior 70.
From the gun, it's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. The Falcons sending out the field goal unit. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break and come back second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Here we go, set. Take
start on the ground with Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On second down, Penix. He'll air it out down the middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett. A big hole. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Philadelphia. What a play by the defense in a tie game. Not only did they come up with the turnover, Greg, they score the touchdown and take the lead.
And that's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that could go either way, and you just gift wrap the opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first down, it's Penix. He's going to try it here again. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. It's going to be third. They need one. They'll try to rush for it with Robinson. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Elliott on now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Eagles will extend this third quarter lead.
Falcons, 31.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. Throwing now, Penix on first down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Now Penix to throw on second down. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Penix going to throw again. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
The Defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
They'll try and throw it with Penix. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll take a shot for Watson. That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up second and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
They'll go again with Robinson. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
On third and 1, here's Penix. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down. They wind up getting close to 10 yards on that 4th and 1.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. This is Clock down that right sideline. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards. They'll throw on first down with Penix. This throw pulled in by Pitts. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Falcon first down.
29-yard line.
On the give, it's Robinson. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. They'll begin the 4th by giving it to Robinson. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
They'll run with Robinson. And he will score! Game on! Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10.
19, target, 70 range, 70 range. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's caught. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Eagles. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the gun, here is Penix. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
31-yard line.
To throw is Penix. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice game, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. That is brought in. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Atlanta. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. The extra point try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the Falcons will cut the deficit to 7.
Eagles 52. Falcons 45.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Lion. Set. Street.
On first and 10, it's Barkley. And he's able to fight through one tackle here. Pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short game.
And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold him to a gain of 2.
And it's third down.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Mikey, AC!
They'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's Watson. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Second and 10.
60 Eagles, 60, 19.
That one thrown quickly. Watson on the RPO. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
17 yards.
Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Let's go. Let's go.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Makes the score Eagles 59, Falcons 45. Jake Elliott to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here is first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Falcons will cut the deficit to 7. They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Ready up.
Now, faking the give. A pass. Caught by Saquon. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A pickup there of 13. Good for its Eagles' first down.
And after that first down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a one-possession game.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. So that'll